Good morning, and welcome to Gray Man Walking. Today is Tuesday, November 18th. We're just leaving Lost Creek campground. I think I slept better last night than any time on the whole trip. Heard a coyote, as you may already know. But good stay. Had some other campers, car campers, come in later, but they didn't disturb us any. It's a good little stop if it lines up with your plans. It's about 7:40, about 35 degrees, and blue sky. Sun's starting to brighten up the horizon. Let's see what this day brings. This is the stream that ran through the campground, and now we're walking on a, kind of reminds me of an old railroad bed, but nice, level path beside this creek. It's very pleasant this morning. Of course, Benton's going to throw a deadfall in here to step across, but he does things like that. That was a nice 3-mile river walk. Just flat, slight downgrade. But now we got to go up. This is the Hiawassee River. We're just leaving, what's the little place called? The town?
Reliance?
A Reliance, yeah. Pretty wide river. Now we're walking down or up the Hiawassee River. Hopefully it looks like fairly flat for a while. Then we got a pretty good sized climb towards later in the day. We gambled and walked up to Reliance Flying Tackle, hoping to get one of their cheeseburgers, but they were not open. Looked like they were only open 3-4 days a week, limited hours. So we're in the wrong day. We've been smart. We'd have called them from somewhere yesterday where we had service, but we didn't think about that until it was too late. So we came back to the trailhead for the sleigh and had a little snack. They had a trash can there so we could get rid of our snack trash. And now we're going up to Hiawassee. There's been a couple places where we've been just down about a foot above the river. It wouldn't take much high water to flood this trail. But it's a pretty walk. $7.7 in for the day. See, there's a picnic table about 1.1 ahead. So we're going to head for that. If we can't sit down and have no snacks. section of river is called the stair steps. Well, it's time for another fireside chat. Nail's got the fire going again tonight. It's not too cold out. I think it's going to be warmer than last night. We did about 14.5 miles today, not including the 1.5 miles we went seeking a cheeseburger and got thwarted. But that happens sometimes. About 2,000 elevation gain and about that much loss. We started the day walking down beside a nice creek on a nice grade for about 3 miles, and then we walked along the Hiawassee for several miles at a nice grade, and then we finally had to climb up out of there, and that took a little bit, but we made it to camp in good time, got everything set up and fed and happy. And one other thing I'll point out is interesting, when we finished that first 3 mile section this morning, we had to come up over a little hill, and we came down this fella's driveway, and at one point what's the word I'm looking for, when you say the 21%, what is the word I'm looking for? Grade. The grade of his driveway was 21%. That's about double what anyone's ought to be. I don't even think he'd get up there when it's wet. But I don't know how he finds, it's asphalt too. I don't know how he could find someone crazy enough to run a roller on him to pack it down. But we were very happy we got to walk down his driveway, so we're not fighting him on it. That's about all the nonsense for today. We got about a 10-mile section in the morning. That'll get us back to my car. And it's been sitting there for several days, so I'll be glad to get there and move it. Alrighty, that's it for tonight. We'll probably hike some more tomorrow. Good night, everybody.